Hi,
Hi,
finally.
finally.
How have you been?
I've been doing very good, Harshita. I don't know, I seriously don't understand this technology.
And then we have to actually survive with the entire
I
technological
know.
aspect to it because that's
Right,
the need of the hour and that's the new normal,
right.
I think, because of the pandemic. And we have been, thank you for the association. And then it is
My
uh,
pleasure.
we are like hoping for the best of the coming future. And Ahmev, India has been we would like to know more about Ahmev from a women entrepreneur and from your, how the entire journey took place from your end and about the sustainable aspects to it. I'm
Sure,
moving
sure.
further to you and
I'm
tell us.
happy and excited to be a part of Upcycle.
Thank you so much. Yeah, so you can share your entire journey with us and tell us more about what Ahmev India ideology is and what exactly are you looking forward to in the near future. How so we'll be taking through a lot of the be falling across the backgrounds about yourself, about the entire platform which you have covered it around, and what sustainability mean to you as a whole. So
Of
yeah,
course.
on to you now. Tell us something about how Hemiv India was born and came into existence.
So, Harshita, Ahmed was born. It began with three friends, and yeah, with different dreams, different talents, different ambitions,
Mhm.
and yeah, with different fields. And there was nothing, it was a very simple philosophy. So, we were not looking for anything very, over the top or anything like that. It
Yeah,
just, as we three of us are very, very much connected to culture
yeah,
and the environment, so
yeah.
that's how it got clicked. And yeah, we have been we have struggled a lot with the name Ahmev. And yeah, one fine day we were sitting and we were just thinking about Bhagavad Gita.
Yeah,
And as you know, Bhagavad Gita, it is it has the solution.
yeah.
So yeah, that's where we found our solution, our name, Ahmev, which means it's a Sanskrit word, which means
Mm-hmm.
believing I am everything, and
Oh,
this is what is the philosophy of Ahmev.
yeah.
So yeah, we want a customer, our consumers to feel, uh, what they are, what they're wearing,
Mm-hmm.
and what because we have put our heart and soul into it.
Yes.
So yeah, that's it.
So great. I mean, Ehmev, I completely like love the name Ehmev and then how it has derived entirely from beautifully it has, and the kind of collection we have seen. It is so evolved, and I'm sure our like consumers out there are also waiting to watch the collection on our platform, which is gonna launch soon. So we are just
Yeah,
aggravating the entire. Like excitement. Just hold on for a few more days and then we're up there.
yeah, of
um,
course.
yeah, and so now I would also like to understand that I know that there were three friends who were having the similar ideologies and as put
Right.
together that then Ahmed was born. How sustainability came into consideration that Ahmed and sustainability should be something which is like um, should mingle together and then that's how it should come together come across the consumers as well. And what are the aspects as a women entrepreneur, the entire journey in the sustainable fashion industry, which has put you across in Ahmed's journey as well? Tell us more about it.
So, Harshita, we sustainability, as we all know that fashion, this fashion plays a very, it plays a very important role, major role
Yes.
into the environment, right? And we all were very concerned. So, uh, I just wanted to make something which is very, I just wanted to be, I never wanted to be, getting into the glamour.
Yeah.
So,
And more towards like, impact, and then you have to be like conscious enough to put yourself together, I feel.
exactly. So, where you show your tradition, your culture, your heritage, your history,
Yeah.
and whereas you're
Yeah.
saving the environment as well.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and like there are few, sustainable goals we follow. Like we upcycle products like
Mhm.
whatever fabrics, waste fabrics from our
The
production.
scraps are left
We,
over. Yeah.
exactly. So what we do is we make beautiful accessories or jewelries or small gifts out of those scraps.
Yeah. All
So
right.
yeah,
Okay. So, which is beautiful. I mean, reducing and recycling the entire whatever you are creating, a lot of scrap is coming out already in the fashion industry. So, what in general, the fast fashion industry is dumping those scraps onto the landfill. Now, here, since
exactly.
because sustainable brands are there, they are recycling it. And this is I really love this concept of getting recycle or maybe like upcycling, because you are putting a lot of value onto one kind of a product
Right,
and putting it across in a beautiful way and giving it a luxury makeover altogether.
right.
So, people has got assumption, especially consumers, when we had a conversation with the consumers out there. So they are having one kind of a presumption that these particular sustainable garments are too expensive. How do you think that how can we break that kind of a myth in terms of being expensive, and how the entire calculation, and how can you be like more transparent in explaining such kind of a condition to our consumers as to they can know about this?
So yeah, see, yeah, I mean, I guess it's a myth that sustainable garments are expensive.
Yeah.
Uh, they are, if you see the supply chain, if you are more open, more what do you say, visible, or more clear, more open, then
Yeah.
you get to know where your money is going.
Correct. And you know
Yeah.
what? I also feel that while you are a sustainable brand, a lot of verticals are being introduced in being a sustainable brand as to what kind of um, charges to your labors are you offering to it, as in you are giving fair trade or not. The responsible consumption, because since this is sustainability is something which was always there in Indian heritage. It was just that a word has come right now in India that sustainable fashion is there. But then we have always seen our mums reusing those torn t-shirts as a cleaning mop in our
Exactly. And
household.
that's where these ideas, making accessories out of scrap, or maybe wrapping newly made outfit into the muslin fabric, waste of
Yes.
muslin fabric, is just, that's where it come from our mothers only. I have seen my mother very closely doing all these things. And again, I mean, this is a cycle actually.
Yes, yes, completely agree. So because we are living in a linear economy kind of currently, and consumers, the best part is the consumers are getting aware about the sustainability aspect steadily. They have started
Yes.
knowing the word. They know what recycle means. They know upcycle. They know circular, which is like, especially in Generation Z and Y, the millennial groups are coming up, and I think these groups are very much like passionate about sustainability, and then they can give inspiration, and then they're like influenza zone. They can tell their parents, no, you do not have to buy that product, you have to buy this product, let it
Right.
be 200 more expensive.
Millennial generation,
Yes,
millennials.
yes, yes. So the kind of clientele, it's spectacular, and the entire supply chain. If at all you see how intricacies are there, the indulgence of the from design to the execution part made the entire process expensive. Because what happens in fast fashion is like, you are producing one garment into like 1 lakh pieces, and
Right.
there is no fair trade. So the supply chains tends to get, haywire, and nobody's that is one t-shirt like, 300 bucks rupees, and then the fabric is. So that's there. So I also wanted to understand that, so what is more important for Ahmev in their sustainable aspect? Like, what exactly do you see when you design a product and the sustainability aspect to it in terms of like Ahmev India?
So, what we keep in mind while we design the how how the techniques, how we're making the garment, and as we make I as we make it as we take inspiration from our very classic silhouettes,
Yeah.
uh, uh, and we keep it not very classic. We amalgamate with the modern elements as well.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess we very we being into sustainable, we focus on the fabric. So
Yeah.
we pick a fabric which is not harming the environment,
Yeah.
and we make sure that it is biodegradable.
Yeah, completely agree with you. And then
Yeah,
here the roles of artisans and the weavers also come into the picture, where you are also
exactly.
enhancing their workforce and then bringing on together, which has been hidden from like really long. So it is really beautiful to know about brands coming up with such kind of an ideology where they understand sustainability part of it, yes, of course. But then design is something really important, I feel, because once you know how it is starting and how what's the end of the particular garment. So it's really beautiful. Any insights when
I guess
you want to give to
exactly.
our
So I guess there is a very long process, how you design the outfit and the, end product. There is a, lot more things happen in between. So
yeah,
it's a very long process, and I guess every process is as important as other process. So like
correct.
how we do is how we start with the research work, and then we start with the inspiration, then the research work, and then we start with the um with the sampling. Then after the sampling, it goes into the production, then the pattern making, then after the pattern making we make a muslin fits, and yeah, and that's how the end products come.
Yeah, of course. I
So,
mean,
yeah, it takes time, teaching every artisan, spending time with them. It takes a, lot of, it needs a lot of patience and a lot of
correct.
time.
Yes, and then your ideology, what you have to think of, should be there as a product, makes a lot of difference in between, because
True.
the steps which is being taken through, only you know how the steps are putting it across. But then to put those issues onto another self and make them understand what your vision is, it's completely, there is a lot of time and energy which is can get invested. Since because we are in the pandemic times, and then the fashion industry has been affected the most in our pandemic during this. Of course, there are the other industries as well which has got affected, but it's been said that since because it is the second most polluting industry in the entire world, it is the most affected one as well. So, how Ahmev India has survived themselves, and what are the challenges which you have faced in such kind of a period, and what was something which made you to sustain in such kind of an environment? And yes, let's do it and move forward day by
Okay,
day.
so yeah, in pandemic, I want to say 6 months we were completely off,
Oh,
and we don't know like what to do, and
yeah,
but that was not the solution.
yes,
So yeah, we figured it out. We did a lot of introspection, and we
Mm-hmm.
did a lot of back end work. We worked upon
Mm-hmm.
our brand, and we worked upon the design. I've started working with the new collections, new inspirations, and
Yeah,
how to um, with the karigars and all, teaching them with the new techniques, everything. So yeah, I guess being a, I guess, a startup, of course go through a lot of funding issue,
yeah,
resources. There was issue with resources, less resources, less funding, and you don't know from where to get the karigars and all, everything.
correct.
uh, but yeah, I guess, but this was the best time to, work upon these small points, small issues where we were lacking,
Yes.
and talking with the people, talking with the different stores, different brands for collaborations, and yeah, we did a lot of things, on the back end in this, pandemic.
I'm sure. I mean, for us as well. I mean, we are this pandemic for us as well. We have took a like a little setback, relax ourselves, and introspect what exactly our visions are and how we are moving towards on our vision to put it across on one day. And the pandemic has, of course, has affected the businesses, but then in a way, it has also there is a lot of advantages to it because you are already working from home. You are exploring the entire technological aspect to it. You're connecting
Right,
people through technology
right,
and working things and what's there, what's going on into the entire world. The entire world was getting connected basically. It wasn't not India or maybe Europe or maybe US. The entire world was coming together and connecting themselves and talking to each other. The best part was they were talking through the technology to each other and then helping them out, saving maybe their businesses or maybe whatever problems they are, the challenges which they were facing into their personal life or maybe professional life. So everybody was up there, up front, that we are
right,
there to help you in every possible ways. And hence
right.
I feel that businesses have also make a comeback somewhere or the other, and they are thinking that it was kind of okay that we had a little break from our entire routine, our entire hustle to it. Now they are like more confident and more. Let's take few of the questions. I think few of the
Okay.
people are having um, in our audience. I feel let me just take few questions if they can. Okay, so Richa Bharti has asked us, what do you guys would do for the end users?
We make
So
beautiful outfits.
yes, we make beautiful outfit, and that too. The best part is those are all sustainable garments. These are eco-friendly garments,
Exactly.
and
Yeah,
the end product is it's not gonna give anything to the environment. Everything good is gonna come back.
exactly.
Baby Brown is saying Ahmev designs keeping the environment in mind. Correct, absolutely correct. Manish is saying end users get value for money and beautiful outfit. Session like this give in-depth knowledge to the consumers. They know exactly how we are adding value to all of us. I totally resonate with Manish G as well, official. Uh, I think we don't have much of the question, only these questions. Okay, so we would love to know your advice about how starting as a woman entrepreneur onto like a startup. What was your entire journey to it? Like some kind of thoughts and processes to our young women out there. You can just share a few of the things to them.
Oh, of course. Uh, my journey has been a very, very amazing journey. Arshita, building a brand all alone, all together, it's a different feeling altogether.
Yes.
So it's like a baby to me. So
Okay.
yeah, taking care of each and everything, small things, uh, takes time. It takes time, but yeah, never give up, don't lose hope. This is the ideology. This is what I've been following. So, and never give
Totally
up.
agree. Totally agree. You know what? Women tend to take a lot of things, I mean, for granted, as because they have their own family, their kids are there, their households are there. So then they're like, I'm just gonna quit my career because my family is there. That's important. I feel that, of course, that's important. That's
I
a family.
agree.
But then
Right.
not keeping aside their passion, what they really wanted to do, and come forward with the entire ideology part of it. Like, you should be there. Just speak about it to your family. I'm sure they're going to understand about it. And then they will
Absolutely.
definitely push you together. So anything, so lastly, I mean, we'll just wind up our entire conversation and then would ask you if at all you can tell our consumers about anything you want to like tell about sustainability aspect to it, about AHMEV India, the kind of beautiful work you are doing and your experiences on the last note.
So I guess it just be true to yourself. Don't follow trends. And I guess I believe in simplicity. And yeah, I guess I
That
have been
I think
very high hopes.
Manisha,
I have very high
yeah.
hopes for my new collection and been waiting. I myself loving the new collection and can't wait to launch the new collection soon.
Looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to those kind of collections to come over on Upcycle like as soon as possible. And as you say that, be simplicity. So we say it less is more. So that's why we call it green is the new luxury which is gonna come up. Then one should be proud of being a eco-friendly
It
person.
is. It is. Yeah, I
And
completely agree.
yeah. So thank you so much, Manisha, for your time, and we wish all the best for AHMEV India,
Thank
and
you so
looking
much.
forward to the launch and then do wonders in the near
All the best
future.
to you too.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Bye.
Bye bye.